Welcome back, everybody, to episode 8 of the Three Burdens. I'm your host, Eagle, with my two co-actors. Yeah, you fucking are actors now. Fuck co-hosts.
Wow, all right. Motherfucker is just taking the lead host spot, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, fuck both of you. Well,
Well,
yeah, fuck
you
both of
can
you.
just replace me. And
Oh, boop. All right.
No, we have to calibrate everything again.
Uh, I run a YouTube channel, BlackU5690. I may start uploading more stuff, but until then, it's still barren. Unlike this YouTube channel, which I'm very happy. And these are my co-hosts. I already fucking co-actors. I'm super sorry. Please introduce yourselves. If I have to, I'll fucking go to your house and hit one of you, both of you actually.
Sure you will. Even though I introduced this fucking uncircumcised prick in the last episode, I'm Hammy. I made videos last week, and that's about it. I don't really have much to offer, although I will complain about the Xenoverse tournament today, among other things. But
go.
What?
Go quick.
No,
Go, introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I am the other co-actor. I'm Little Bug, and I am more active on Twitch. I've noticed this. So, my YouTube channel is still gonna be in the link in the description because, but I'm more active on Twitch than anything. I am planning to bring my YouTube back. I say this every episode, and I feel like I'm gonna keep saying this because I still don't do anything about it. But yeah. So, yeah.
I get you. Now I do have news since last episode about the games that we might be playing on Twitch or streaming in general. I do want to bring up those. Fucking run it past you guys. See if it's good. See if Iris likes it. If so, we'll fucking know because I come and watch. But my arm, I broke it.
oh joy. Let's not lie, so then we get exposed by Keemstar on Twitter. He never broke his arm. He never broke it. You know exactly. Like that's the exact Twitter video he would make. Because he's a fucking mongoloid. But
haven't heard that in a while.
Am I wrong now?
No.
Exactly. Yeah, games that we're gonna do. We'll probably get into that like towards the end, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Or whenever you're done.
I don't really have much. I got in a fight with Gohan on Twitter. The Xenoverse stream has finally been fucking announced. Plus that fucking goddamn tournament. Still licking the salt out of my wounds of. And that's it for me. I mean, what else do we have? Angry Joe being a fucking moron? Who cares?
Yeah. Oh.
Look, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say I've never liked Angry Joe. He's a budget James Rolfe. That's all he is to me. Like he's a budget James Rolfe. He thinks that he's better than he is. He has this fucking huge ego about him. He thinks he's better than he is. And to be quite frankly honest with you, he's a colossal helmet. He thinks he knows his ass from a hole in the ground whenever it comes to the gaming industry and anything that has to do with it. The only time that I was ever on his side during Gamergate, that time has passed now. He's a schmuck. He will always and forever be a schmuck. The things that he's done recently haven't changed my opinion about him. It just makes me think, oh, he thinks on the side of people like Electronic Arts, and he's fucking political fucking weirdos who think that it is acceptable that politics has to be inserted into everything media. So, that's all I have to say about Angry Joe. Apparently Eric Bales thinks the same thing, but Angry Joe doesn't like to answer people like me. Not that I fucking tweeted at him, but Should I start from the beginning with this shit?
You know what? For the audience, yes. Start at the very beginning.
Okay, for those of you who don't call me a misogynist, I got in a fight with Eric Vale, who plays the voice. He's the English actor of Gohan on Dragon Ball, the adult Gohan on Dragon Ball. You know, I followed this guy because I'm just like, wow, great fan, big fan of his fucking work. You know, I love him as Gohan when he's fucking featured. You know, especially the past couple episodes, the only fucking reason that those episodes were passable was because of Gohan and Videl. Other than that, I wouldn't have given a shit. Oh, but Eric has been, he has these like brainwashed type fucking views again. So we're back at it again with the norm being this leftist ideology that everything has to be about political awareness or correctness or some shit like that. Look, he basically fucking made a tweet that, keep in mind, I was in a bad mood this day. So the reason why I responded as I did was because I was in a shitty mood. I shouldn't have responded the way I did. And I do apologize for that. And I apologize to him publicly for that. But on the other token, he made a complete and utter fucking moron of himself in front of God and everybody. And he thought it was acceptable to tweet the following. He says that today I'm going to go out and tell a woman to smile. And then I'm going to mansplain to her how smiling makes her pretty. And immediately as I'm reading this, keep in mind I'm on the shitter as I'm reading this. So while I'm on the shitter reading this, I erupted in two different ways. In one way I won't discuss, and the other way I was just like, oh, okay, so you're gonna post this dumb shit. All right, I got you. I replied and I basically said, this shit sounds so ignorant. And I'm paraphrasing here. I can't remember everything that I said word for word. You fucking snakes who are probably going to listen to this to just be like, you know, he didn't exactly say that. This was exactly what I meant when I fucking said this, okay? You're an ignorant prick, Eric Vale. I'm a big fan of your work, but I'm not a big fan of what's in your fucking head. You're an ignorant prick, okay? If you still believe in like terms like mansplaining that can literally be used for the opposite sex, you fucking moron. Do you know how many stories I've come across married couples where the dude's fucking wife is demanding that he stop and ask for directions? And then later on when they get lost, she's the one who's fucking sitting there and saying, you know what? This is what happens whenever you don't stop directions. You know, you didn't want to drive. You didn't want to drive. The least you can do is trust my fucking judgment. But no, you would rather womansplain, if we're going to use these terms now, these made-up fucking words. You would rather womansplain to me that we should have asked for directions. Bitch, I know we should have asked for directions. At this point, the reason why I haven't yet is to piss you off because you won't leave me the fuck alone about asking for directions. So, in that same vein, people can just fucking over-explain shit. People in general can get treated like a fucking idiot, okay? It's not just a female thing. Say that this telling you to smile shit. This is the thing that bothers me. If you are so pressed on making something so minuscule seem like such a big deal, I don't care how often it happens. It's so small. And even if it does happen, especially if the dude is a condescending prick, which anybody who does this in public is, ignore him. Ignore him or tell him to get fucked. You don't necessarily have to cuss the dude out like I would normally do. Because I would just be like, bruh, what are you telling me to smile for? You fucking mutant. Fall back in the opposite direction. No, I'm not saying you have to do all that, but fucking ignore him. He's an ignorant cunt. There's no fucking reason to have it go farther than that. There's no reason to have an outrage culture over some dickhead walking into the goddamn supermarket or something telling you to smile, which you probably should be doing anyways because that's your goddamn job. They tell you to smile at these jobs. I had one woman tweet me because Eric decided to get his pussy hurt and publicly tweet this out with screenshots that he cherry picked in order to bring out the narrative that I said that this shit never happens. I never said that this shit never happens. What I basically said was it doesn't happen as often, and even if it does happen, it's not a big fucking deal because it's really not.
So
You're playing the victim.
So what I'm getting here is that he tweeted this because some woman in a food restaurant was told to smile and she got pissed off.
I don't know why he tweeted the original tweet. I honestly don't. He doesn't reply to anybody. He just randomly does this shit, and I'm just like, you are the Steve Shives of fucking voice acting. The only thing is that you don't fucking block people, which he has not blocked me yet, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate that he didn't fucking block me, but the least he could have done was have a conversation with me instead of falling back on his fucking fan base. Because guess what, retard? I'm a part of that fan base too. So don't fucking fall back on these women who have had these experiences that I cannot personally say that I have seen or fucking heard of. Just because I haven't seen or heard of it doesn't make it fucking not happen. This is true, but that does not fucking mean that it needs to be blown up to the fucking proportion that you are making it blown up to. You are making this a public fucking issue over some jackass telling you to smile.
I
Fucking
love to smile, but that's just because I look depressed all the time.
Well, fuck. But even so, if some jackoff tells you to smile and you don't even know this fucking guy, tell him to get fucked. What? How is he? You are making him 10 times more important in your life than you fucking need to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to walk up to some random chick and tell her to fucking smile. If she looks fucking depressed, I might ask, hey, are you okay? Are you gonna fucking shoot yourself today? I wouldn't phrase it like that, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
But, you know, you sound like an ignorant fucking prick if you just consistently he tweeted at me this. He said, I never said that women are victims. I said, you never outright say it, but it's strongly implied when you fucking sit here and say that A, mansplaining is a fucking thing, and B, fucking you get mad over some jackoff telling somebody to smile. Do you know what that's like in the real world? When you just don't know somebody, like you fucking walk up to somebody and it's not that big a deal. It really is not that big a deal.
And that's what's confusing me. I'm not understanding. Hey, you just smile more. You motherfucker! No, I mean it's not that.
Quick, grab the knife. She's coming over the counter.
Why would you be mad at that? I mean, fucking. Sometimes I'll hunch over. People are like, hey man, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You know, like, oh, I'm like,
yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Don't tell me what to do. No, I'm not like that. Fucking, no. Maybe I should smile more. If I shouldn't, whatever. You know, fucking, who the fuck are you to fucking tell me? But I'm not gonna fucking get angry. You should get angry at that.
That's
What's
when
up?
people do this to random people in public, because I'm not. This does happen. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, but whenever some random jack off that you don't know, and that's what he is. He's a fucking cunt. Call him a cunt or ignore him and move on with your goddamn life. Your life doesn't end there. It's not an immediate fucking Dark Souls galling death if somebody tells you to smile. I swear to fucking God, like you make yourself to look like fucking victims every time you complain about little shit like this. This is not what's important.
Some guy told me to smile. Wow. Your life is so fucking difficult.
Like, this is the catcall thing all over again. But you know what? Ladies, if you get catcalled, you have the right to ignore him.
Yeah.
To ignore him. Walk on by. Just walk on by. If you get wolf whistled at, ignore him. I know too many dudes that have been grabbed in the crotch by women in their fucking 40s and 50s.
Ugh.
Ouch.
Now, granted, some of them didn't look like they were in their 40s and 50s. Some of them weren't bad-looking women, so the dudes didn't have much to complain about. But let me tell you something. Sexual harassment can cut both ways. It's all in the eye. You don't want some 40-year-old dude rubbing his dick on your thigh on the subway, do you? And I don't doubt that shit happens either. Except that guy gets fucking arrested. Just like the dude who fucking would rather sit there and tell you to smile, he gets looked at as a jack-off. Because that's what he is. He's a jack-off. Or as Jim Cornette would call him, a jiu-jitsu jack-off if he knows martial arts. He's a jack-off. Plain and simple. Enough said, plain and simple. Dusted and done. Painted and published. It's over. It doesn't need to go farther than this. Why?
Goodness.
Oh man.
It's just that, you know, compared to Gohan, Eric Vale is not Gohan. I could fucking hang around Gohan and his wife, and I could have a lovely time. Eric Vale is not as kind-hearted as the character that he fucking plays.
I remember when that whole thing was happening too. You also sent me a picture of his wife, him and his wife. I was like, wow.
Oh no. That wasn't him and his wife. No. Here's another thing. One of the women, like, there are a lot of women that fucking attacked me after this. Now, I don't give a shit, really. I mean, I responded to a lot of them. A lot of them were respectful, surprisingly enough. But there was this one chick that just fucking stood out above the rest. She basically tried to quote, she tries to, and I say tries to, she tried to quote me in my own tweet that I made to him originally. And she tried to make it sound like I was being a jackass, but it wasn't anything. What she said was like zero of what I fucking meant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is where the ultra feminist comes in, right? Like some of the other women, like, they didn't fucking yell, like, they were feminists, but they didn't yell at me and shit. This chick goes on like a 14 tweet tirade.
The fuck? Oh.
Let me just explain something to you. If you want to be taken seriously, do not do this. And that goes for people on my side too. If you want to be taken seriously, do not go on Twitter and just be a fucking prick. Don't be like me, okay? Learn from my lesson. I was a cunt to a voice actor because I was having a bad day. Don't fucking do what I did just because you don't agree with somebody. With somebody, you get the idea. With what somebody said. I can't fucking speak today. Don't be me. Don't be that fucking guy who just has a fucking stick up his ass that one day. My cases was shit, but you get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be me, okay? This chick not only played me, she played me the very next day after this whole, which is when this whole shit, like, this shit spanned over 2 days, which is ridiculous. The blow up was fucking massive for me anyways, because I don't have that many followers. And this one chick just had to fucking, like, she was like, I've never seen a bitch reach this much. I've never seen I know some short people, all right? Bug is also short. She doesn't reach this much in order to grab shit off her shelves. You have got to be fucking kidding with the level. Just the sheer level of reaching that this bitch was doing. She's fucking sitting here. Her last like set of tweets to me before she blocked me eventually said, and I'll tell you why she blocked me, because I didn't find out she blocked me until a day later. But the reason why is because she said clearly she was explaining to me about mansplaining, and mansplaining is a thing. Or so is internalized misogyny. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So I get the idea. So basically, anything that I say to you, no matter how nice it is, can be misconstrued as me being a fucking misogynist. Because apparently I don't know what I'm doing and I can't control it. She says, okay, you don't know. This is how condescending these cunts can be. okay, so you don't know what internalized misogyny means, and I don't have the crayons or the brain power or the time to explain it to you. So I directly tweeted that bitch and I said, yeah, I know you don't, because it's bullshit. 2 days later, blocked. This is how these people fucking are. They like the nice ones, like some of the nicer ones even fucking followed me.
Wow.
That says something. They followed me the next day. And I followed some of them back. So that should fucking put into perspective. And I know that a lot of these SGWs like to use the term not all, even though they're like all white people or whatever. But it sets the tone of this whole conversation. Like, you might disagree with me, but that does not mean that you have to fucking hate me. I don't hate Eric Vale. I just don't like what he did, and I don't like what he said. And I don't have to like what he said or what he did. I don't. That is my right not to like something. That is my right not to have to deal with something. And I was going to fucking state what I thought, and I stated what I thought. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you don't have to like me. He probably hates my fucking guts right now. But I don't hate you. Your hand, motherfucker. But there's always one. Even out of the bunch of criticism that way bigger guys than me get on a daily basis. Like, there's always that one. Like, you can get a bunch of kill yourselves in a day, but there's always that one guy or one woman who sets the fucking tone with just how ridiculous the shit is. And that was my fucking week. That was my Thursday last Thursday. Crazy carnies. One right after the other. I don't know. I'm done talking about fucking Gohan. Take care of your wife and your kid and your green friend. Hope to see you in the Tournament of Power really soon.
All right. Man, fucking, this is why I'll have a Twitter.
I mean, well, you need to get one because it's going to help us out as well. But it's up to you what you do with it.
I mean, of course.
It's up to you what you do with it. Like,
oh boy.
It depends. Fuck you. It depends on it depends on what you do with it. You know, you don't have to respond to this shit like I did. You know, sometimes you can just let shit just go. You follow the people that you fucking like. That's what I do normally. Just on this Thursday, I was in a bad mood and I was on the shitter and I was bored. So I said something reprehensible because it was reprehensible. Not as reprehensible as what he said, but it was reprehensible.
Of course. See, and that's the main thing because I mean, I have an IG, Facebook, stuff like that, but I really don't have anything to post. And I know that Twitter is mostly just comments, right? Tweets, whatever. It's mostly that, right?
Well, it's mostly just tweets, like you tweet out your fucking thoughts. Like, you know,
Okay.
it's basically a fixed MySpace. You know, you just put up your fucking thoughts at the time.
Oh no!
If you don't have anybody else to tell, at least that's the way I use. But I normally have people to tell, so I'm not fucking always on there. Normally, whenever I'm on there, I just scroll through the timeline because again, I'm on the shitter.
Okay. Well, in that case, then yeah, I definitely could use it. You know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Or I'm looking for funny shit, which I find a load of.
I don't post anything, but I comment like a motherfucker.
Mainly from Bunty King these days.
Yeah.
That is one funny motherfucker. So it's like, he literally tweeted at Mundane Matt after the whole Mundane Matt situation. He literally tweeted, he's like, you know what, Mundane Matt? And he just sits there in silence while shaking his head. But the funny part is, he doesn't have a face that's angry, but his face keeps getting redder and redder. It is one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen him done. Bunty King is like my Twitter hero right now. But yeah. Speaking of, let's switch gears here a little bit, folks.
All right.
Mm.
All right.
Uh,
Oh, what's up?
do you have anything?
I do actually.
Well, go for it.
Oh boy. All right. So,
Boy.
this might be like one weird left hook, but I do want to talk about technology for a second,
Mm.
for
Fair
a very,
enough.
very, very long second. uh,
The rest of the podcast, no.
oh, that'd be great.
You got 30 minutes. Go. I'm just.
Fuck. Anyone out there who's extremely into PCs like I am, or like we are actually, Nvidia, but they just released a new graphics card. Well, yeah, well, wait, yeah, they did. Well,
Does
it's
this have
coming.
anything to do with the prank that I sent you like a couple weeks ago?
Actually, it does kind of relate to it.
Okay.
Oh, which one? But it's their newest one. Is it the RTX? No, screw that. Ew. Wait, what? Oh, that's neato. Okay, just read it. It's totally useless. Never mind.
Well,
I
all
read
right.
it. I
That
fucking
really
read the
was a
article.
second.
I fucking read the article here. It is definitely it's definitely not good. The RTX 2070. It's 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 it claims to be faster than Titan XP, but really Titan XP was mainly used for editing. I mean, sure you can use it for gaming, but that wasn't what it's really meant
But who
for.
the fuck does that, right?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Who games anymore? I mean, really.
Yeah.
Watch PewDiePie for fuck's sake.
Oh god. But
Oh.
it's coming out. I apologize. It's not out yet, but it's coming out. But we'll see from the reviewers. Right now, it's claiming to do a lot of good shit. I wish I could go in
For
detail.
editing, though, right?
It's mainly for editing. It's gonna be pricey as shit too, going for 600. Um,
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
ain't bad. And RTX 2080, which also might come out, that's gonna be for 800. Understandable. And RTX 2080 Ti, which is the better versions of everything, is gonna be coming out for what, 1,200? That's a maybe. These are just speculation at the time, but I can't wait to see these graphics cards. I can't wait to see what they look like. I can't wait to see the final production. I can't wait to see how fucking good they do. And if they are meant for gaming, if they are, then it's gonna be so fucking great to buy them. But miners have been introduced in the whole PC market and and since miners got into the whole PC thing, graphics cards have skyrocketed immensely. I have a 1050 Ti. It's pretty all right for editing. Editing is mostly CPU anyways, which is kind of ironic if you ask me. But since the graphics card, matter of fact, mine's a 1050 Ti. I bought it for 219, right? Like fucking after tax. I went back to check on it now a couple months ago. I went back to check on it, and it was $1,029
Jesus.
for a 1050 Ti. That's like a 1050. A 1050 is
I just.
I
It's-
just hear my wallet crying on the other side of the room.
it's a newcomer's
My wallet's
graphics
gonna
card.
puff up dust by the time this is all done. As soon as I open it, you're just gonna hear.
But it's only insane. Thank goodness it went down in price. Like the whole mining scene isn't as big as it used to be, thankfully. But another thing that has come up too, is something from Razer. Now, if you don't know who Razer is, think of Razer as the iPhone product of the PC market. Super expensive, really not that good. They they look awesome. I have a Razer mouse, headphones, which I'm currently using now, and a keyboard, tournament edition, everything. And it seems pretty decent. But they just came out with a line for competition Xbox and PS4 hardware. Matter of fact, they just came out with a Razer Raiju. I'm not gonna say that word again. But it's made for the PS4. You know, stylized, competition ready, all these cool extra features. There's even LED on that little motion sensor thing. It's super cool, you know. And I actually do kind of want to buy one actually. It just the price turns me off like immensely. Uh,
Well, yeah, I like anything.
yeah. The Raiju Ultimate. I'm guessing for the headphones
Why
that come with it.
you roll up into Baltimore, fucking, you want a hooker, and then she's like $1,000 for a BJ, and you just speed off.
You're just like, I went limp there, thanks.
Nope.
God no. The Raiju Ultimate, which I'm guessing is a controller and headphone, will retail for 200. And that's not exactly bad. It's just this is an Xbox, so I'm actually kind of surprised to see that price limit. The Tournament Edition, I'm guessing just a controller by itself, 150, and the Thresher, which the headphones, it's another great headphones made for the PS4 and PC. That'll retail for 150. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, 130. I'm sorry, the controller's 150. Together is 200. And that's not a bad bundle. I can't lie. Compared to everything else, it's not bad, but this is Razer we're talking about. So I'm really,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh, the fucking new iPhone 9s. Oh, it comes with something really cool headphones. Oh, that's
The
cool.
iPhone Near. No.
Shut your fucking face. Oh yeah.
Bro, my iPhone can hack other iPhones. Holy fucking shit. And it made it this retarded little mini game where you shoot white blocks.
But speaking about Razer, it's been a big debate on the PC market, like whether like Razer is even fucking good. My opinion, no, it's not.
No.
No, it is. I mean, fucking. Luckily, I'm one of the lucky few who've been not getting a lemon. Like all my stuff has been working, like since I fucking started 2 years ago with the whole PC business. One keyboard got broken. That because of my fault. I spilled fucking milk on it. I'm a dumbass. That's all my fault. My mouse is broken because I'm heavy-handed with my shit. It's my fault. It wasn't the software on it. It wasn't the hardware on it. You know, it was user error. But other people I know, like a close friend of mine who got me into the PC business, his keyboard broke, his mouse broke, his other mouse broke, which he gave me his mouse and I fixed, but his mouse broke, his headphones broke. So,
Bro,
you know,
he's like more heavy-handed than either of us, though.
oh yeah, he's also
There's
twice
one-
white.
Yeah, like it was the guy that I think you're talking about.
The bar
Bro, I shook his hand when I first met him, and it felt like lead was just gonna fucking put me through the floor. I was like, "Damn, dude!"
Yeah.
Now my hand is numb. Now what? You're not
So
tired from that? What are you talking about?
so other companies definitely do give you a better bang for your buck. Like Logitech, Crosshair. Oh my god, Crosshair. Fucking who else is out there? Fuck, I totally forgot. Actually, I'm honestly those are who I know on ASUS. Those are really the only brands I really trust. Everything else in my head is third party, and that's not really fair for the market. But you know, I trust these companies a little bit more. And also Razer also has laptops, gaming laptops. that's that's great, right? Oh man, I love spending $3,000 on a piece of plastic. Fucking, and their laptop is also another thing to kind of scoff about.
Just be like, let me see them. Let me see them laptop money, boy. Let me see that laptop.
The laptops are just so fucking trashy. It's all like what Razer really is best at. Like without a doubt, Razer is best at LEDs. I'm sorry, every other company, Asus, Logitech, fucking North Star. I don't know fuck who you are, but fucking Razer beats all of you. Razer has the most beautiful LEDs, but the plastic, the material is so fucking shitty. Fucking who is it? I believe it's Asus. I'll fucking double check myself, but I'm pretty sure it was Asus or someone like that who has this fine, beautiful aluminum finish on everything that they ever made, and it's hard, it's sturdy, if you drop it, it's fine. It's not a fucking Apple product, you know, and it's really amazing. The LEDs definitely do suck compared, but it's not noticeable. You know what I mean? But I think this Real Razor is really the only standpoint with them. Dude, look how fucking fast we are, though. You know, it's other than that, go for something else. If you're truly trying to go into the PC market, I say stay away from Razer.
Fair
You know
enough.
what I mean? Yeah,
They might cut you.
yeah. Hey, I was so hard not to make that pun.
Well,
And
I
I
did
do,
it for you, so now you're innocent.
and now, I guess these are my last two topics. I have two Ubisoft things to talk about.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, the Ubi gods have struck again.
I
What did
really
they do
don't
this time?
guess.
So, in a game called Rainbow Six Siege, which has blown up immensely, it's a fun game.
Hey, remember
Def-
that dead game, Rainbow Six Siege? Yeah, I remember that dead game, Rainbow Six Siege. Hey, Tommy, do you remember that dead game, Rainbow Six Siege? Oh, yeah, I remember Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah, yeah.
What's Rainbow Six?
it's-
You just shut up. You remember it, right?
Yeah, do you remember
know-
that dead game, Rainbow Six Siege?
All right. So basically, to kind of explain here, I'm not gonna go into it all. So there's two teams: attackers and defenders. And
Bro, they know what Rainbow Six Siege is. Can we move
shut
on?
the fuck up. This is part of the news. And the attackers have two of these riot shield operators. One guy named Blitz, one guy named Monty. But the defenders are getting a riot shield operator.
Defender!
Listen. I know that doesn't sound exciting as like I'm trying to implement it to be, but this is gonna be fucking crazy, dude. This would be really fucking weird. Also, it's kind of weird because Bliss is Swedish, I believe. Bliss is from Swedish. Monty is German, and this new operator class is her name. She's a Scottish officer. Yeah, how does that work?
Shrug
What?
shoulders massively.
Oh wait,
Hold on,
sorry.
now.
Sorry. It's Maverick. Sorry about that. They stated in the last article, but her name is Maverick now. And oh my god, it'd be so fucking cool. Blitz can like blind people. Monty has like this thing where you can't touch me, and he can block hallways and shit. But but Maverick has a blowtorch
Ooh.
as a weapon.
Go back to World at War.
Oh man, what? Go back to Battlefield 3.
Oh man, what? World at War came first.
Yeah, okay. But
Yeah,
so
okay.
it seems that it's not a flamethrower, thankfully, because that's all types of wrong. But it seems that it can burn through reinforced. It could burn through reinforced walls silently.
This is all types of wrong. Now wait a minute here. You were fuck.
So what I'm seeing is that she can silently melt through walls, which is a weird aspect in itself. Like Thermite is a operator on the attacking team, and he could blow up some shit. But I guess this is him. This is Thermite just with a shield and a woman who's bald. Like that's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fine, I guess. Several question marks.
Hit markers later. But once again, this will be very interesting to see, no less. And my last little thing about For Honor is that For Honor has a limited time event. They got a little thing going on for those who like fucking Ubisoft products. For Honor from
There's not a lot of people that do anymore.
I know it makes me actually kind of makes me sad. I mean, it makes me happy actually because I would love to see EA and Ubisoft bite the fucking dust, but they're still here and people are still buying their shit.
And
You know.
Activision.
Activision could just fucking burn internal for all their shit.
I mean, I want them to bite the dust too.
Fuck yeah.
Then again, not too much though, because that retarded partnership they have with Blizzard now.
Oh.
Which some shit's gonna happen there. I just fucking have a feeling. Like, give it 2 years. See how long that fucking partnership lasts. We wanna dip our fucking fingers into the WoW pool. Please don't. Please don't.
Keep it out.
Please don't. We're gonna dip our fingers into Diablo. You're already dead.
You're
We're gonna do it again. We'll
contaminating
fucking
everything.
stop.
Mm-hmm. You turn the water black.
With
What do
those
they
So
say about
dirty
cancer?
fingers.
If it's not treated, it spreads.
oh god. Uh, back on topic, goddammit. For Honor Season 7, Storm of Fury is heating up with a limited time event, Raining Inferno. And I gotta say, it's quite mundane, honestly. Fucking everything Ubisoft does is quite fucking mundane. It's not it's not spectacular. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. It's just really normal, honestly. I mean, fucking.
It's fucking great. That's like worse than being shit. Like you have no commentary for normal. It's just like this is okay.
um,
This is fine.
they have a really cool event going on right now. Fucking. It's like domination, but everything's on fire. So fucking raining inferno. If you can put the fucking pieces together, and it's really cool. Fucking so, fucking. I'll see if I can quickly explain this. So once you get to a point in domination, there's 3 points. You get to it, you capture it, you move on with your fucking life. But if you're in there and the enemy walks in there with you, it'll be contested. But in Inferno, once you walk in, every escape point is a fucking walls of fire appear. You can leave, just half your health will fucking disappear. You can enter, just half your fucking health will disappear. And
You can touch him, but half your fucking health will disappear.
and I'm loving it. It definitely puts a new perspective. Thank you, finally. Thank you, Mouth, for working on combat. So if your friend was there before you, if your friend wasn't there and the enemy wasn't there and you're late to the fucking party, you can either wait until he's done. You can join in the fray with half health. The enemy can join with half health. It's no more ganging up unless you're out of the points, and that's.
Well, there you go.
I do like that. I like that. It's definitely emphasizing on 1v1s.
I've gang ups before though.
I mean, fucking, I could definitely go against 1v4s. It's fine. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't want to put I don't want to be put in the position if I can so help it. But
I'm really good at it. I fucking hate doing it, but I'm really good at it.
I'd rather that be put into it. I fucking hate doing it.
Like a wife in her 50s about fellatio. I'm really good at it, but I fucking hate doing it for you.
But
it works.
But it's emphasizing on 1v1s, and for me, I love that shit. Someone fucking I know it smacks back in my neck. I'm like, oh, you want to fucking go? Also, he runs away over and over until his fucking friend comes. But no, as soon as we get in that fucking ring and he can't leave, it's the best feeling. Unless he kicks my ass.
Play some Johnny Cash. The Ring of Fire.
Oh my god.
Oh, I should. I should.
Do that for a video. Just kind of fucking have Johnny Cash on in the background. Get that shit in.
For Honor fucking gameplay. All right.
Every time you get in the Ring of Fire play.
I should buy for PC, but I don't want to start over, and I'm definitely don't give Ubisoft any more money. I'll take a pass.
I'll take the pass.
Sounds like
But yeah. Yeah, so as of currently, that is my news for as of right now. Until later on when I talk about the games we'll be playing. Yeah, I didn't fucking forget.
I don't care. Either way, should I go into my stuff now?
You have more stuff?
Yes. I told you this.
Nope.
We started.
Fucking by all means, go for it.
Did you have anything else to add first?
A vape hit.
Goodness, that was a loud ass whistle in my ear. That was like a dog whistle, but
I'll fix that in editing.
I fucking hate you, mate. I fucking do. Anyways, I don't know. I don't care. Leave that in. Fucking why not? But anyways, I got 3 games. Not gonna spend
Oh.
too long on one of them, but the other 2 need some explaining.
Oh.
First, God of War, the shortest one. The new Game Plus update has come out, so I'm gonna be playing that like a fucking fiend, probably for the rest of this week, until I can get to a place where I can say, yeah, it's time for new Game Plus. I don't know. This should have been the game, and it wasn't, and I was disappointed that it wasn't. But I still love God of War. Hopefully, the new Game Plus, they don't fuck it up. You just be like, well, you know what? You have all your armor and shit, but your weapons, yeah, they don't fucking matter anymore. It's like, oh, all right. Well, I guess fuck me then. But hopefully they do new Game Plus right, like they did before, and I won't have nothing. I won't have any complaints at all.
Okay.
I do have some complaints though. Oh, we're getting into the Xenoverse community again. Oh boy, I just fucking love this tournament. Seriously though, I loved it before the cheesers started to join. I was on Twitter today and I saw the dude who was at the top of the leaderboard, right? And the dude who posted this clip was playing as a female Majin. So this should just slowly sink into your fucking skulls. A male Earthling with Aura Slide, with goddamn trying to use an unmanageable stamina break. I know that's all they fucking do. And he was key canceling.
Hey.
And I forgot the last thing he did, but basically it was cheese R us in this motherfucker. And I can only, if you go to my channel right now, you will see all that I've actually managed to do in this goddamn tournament. That's it. Because if I go on there right now, I'm gonna lose all those fucking points. I don't want to lose all those points because of fucking people who just have to cheese all the time. And the worst part is, I think it's just. I'm hearing that mainly on my side, it's just PS4 players that do this shit. But Xbox players, you're not fucking safe either. You all are fucking disgusting. I cannot wait for this patch to come out, seriously. Like, we need that balance patch now. We need that shit now. Like, they should have released this tournament after that patch was done. But you know what? I have a funny feeling about that, actually, now I think about it. They probably did this so then they could fucking see exactly what the fuck people are talking about. Because people are directly tweeting about this to Bandai Namco, and hopefully they can get it to them so then we can get this shit done and over with. Like, I want to be done with this cheesy shit in the Xenoverse, dude. I've dealt with it for the past 2 games. And all people do is just broken amounts of fucking shit. Like in the first game, in Super Saiyan, like whenever you use key-based moves, you didn't lose any ki. So what the fuck does that mean? Oh, okay, well, it was fine in reality until Emperor's Death Beam came out in the last DLC. Then everybody just went on and spammed Emperor's Death Beam. Then we had the problem of, every fucking character on this goddamn game is too goddamn overpowered. Matches literally would end in like 3 seconds. There was no timers in Xenoverse 1, is what I'm telling you. So in Xenoverse 2, I'm thinking, okay, the gameplay is a lot more crisp. Then you go online, you got all these people who fucking cheese to death because they don't know how to play the game any other way. If you can't win without cheesing, don't play ranked.
All right.
And if you can't even win with the cheese and you rage quit, that should be like a 1-month ban from playing multiplayer. I'm sorry, but it has gotten to that point now. It has gotten to that point now where some shit needs to be done about this. And not only do we need a nerf, but I think some punishments need to be doled out as well. For fuck's sake. But anyways, complaining about the tournament aside, there's actually good news that comes with this. We finally have a fucking release date for that stream. Yes.
No, okay. The strongest yes I ever heard in my life. I actually kind of want to go back to Xenoverse. Like I personally play it, but I know Bug and Hammy definitely do. And 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 when I'm watching it, it seems that most of the problems is just the stun and stun times.
Oh my gosh,
I mean,
the stuns are devastating sometimes.
that's
Yeah.
that's just what I'm seeing. If you didn't get stunned, I'm pretty sure the game would be at least 23% better.
I
You
mean,
know?
but the
You
thing
can't
is, I wouldn't mind stun so much if they were just relegated to moves that that are made basically for stunning, and I don't even mind getting hit with those so much because I know what they're fucking used for mainly. But if all you do over and over in that fucking game is just stun people and use invincibility frames to fucking further your win, you're a piece of shit, and you don't
Mhm.
deserve to win, and you don't deserve the fucking rewards that comes with this goddamn tournament. You want to. First off, a statue in Kantan City isn't even really worth it anymore, okay? You can literally get that, right? You can literally get that from doing fucking expert quests. That's how meaningless it is, okay? I can literally top that fucking guy next week if I wanted to. It doesn't mean shit. I don't care if his statue's up there for a full month. I guarantee you, if I wanted to next week, I could fucking top his shit. So then after this month is over, it'll be mine up for a fucking week. It's not worth the fucking cheese that you have to go through. Like there's some Xenoverse YouTubers who just fucking dropped out of the tournament because it's just like, there's no point to this shit. That's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yes, I like the fact that they moved the tournament stage to the Universal Tournament stage, right? I like the new background and everything. It looks really nice. It's really pretty. It's really pleasing to the fucking eyes compared to the last one, which was just a goddamn white screen of brick. I like the fact that they probably might add the tournament of power stage in there because it feels like it's applying it to me. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully that comes with DLC 8. But for right now, Xenoverse is still a broken fucking mess, and there needs to be done about it.